let's catch up with some hot gossip from the world of celebrities in our segment that we call Queer Entertainment with Hotspots Magazine. Well, as we know, Friday night, Season 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars featured a lot of change. There were two winners. A RuPaul's Drag Race with two winners. Jinkx Monsoon won, and she took home the crown and a record $200,000. By the way, Alan Chuck came in the first year that it moved to $100,000. Sadly, do you know where that came from? And Raja was crowned queen of She Done Already Done Had Hers. Hers. Yes, thank you. I don't apparently speak Ru. And she took home $50,000. And no one was ever eliminated on the show. The judges were also edited to look a whole lot nicer. Although Raja did reveal that in an interview that Michelle gave her nasty critiques, according to Raja, on episode 3 of season All-Star 7. And then Raja then responded that she was only qualified to be on the show because she was RuPaul's best friend. Apparently, LaShawn Beyond was right. This is not RuPaul's best friend race. Well, and the news this week also broke on the net worth of the RuPaul queens. I'm sure they just loved this information. Speaking of Raja, of all the queens, and you might not know this, guys and girls, there are 590 queens that have appeared on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Really?
Wow.
No, that's...
No.
No,
Derek Barry was the 100. Hang on.
That's right.
So that's a beautiful picture. Speaking of Raja, she is the 9th richest RuPaul queen.
Good for her.
Having a net worth just shy of $1 million.
But has she been in this since the beginning?
No. Well, the net worth is everything that you've done. It's not just your payouts from the show. Of course, that's not even close to the worth of some of the other queens, like Bianca Del Rio, who is worth $4 million. Trixie Mattel is... her net worth is estimated at $10 million. And oh, by the way, the top of the top is Ru herself, who is worth $60 million.
Good for her.
That seems so low.
Our entertainment headline of the week. RuPaul's All-Star 7 finale, and here are the drag queens' net worth. What did y'all think about RuPaul's All-Star Season 7?
It was the best season ever of evers. We are not worthy. Let's talk about that Snatch Game. Let's talk about oh my God. Jinkx killed it. The Vivian killed it. Everybody killed it on the Snatch Game. It was just so good.
There was so much written. We reported at Queer News Tonight, we reported polling that going into the finale, we predicted the winner. We said, this is who's going to win the show, and we said Jinkx is going to win the show. And we reported on the polling of 25,000 participants that participated in the poll. 85% wanted Jinkx to win of all of the polling numbers, and 65% thought that Jinkx would win, and of course Jinkx ends up winning. And we thought that the 65% number in our reporting was interesting because people knew that Ru and the show is just going to pull something shady out at the end. Something's going to happen. But you know what? It didn't. And the reason, I think, is because of exactly what you said. The night of Snatch Game, Jinkx won the show.
She was incredible. But think about this. Jinkx won 5 challenges. She got 4 stars because she was blocked once, okay? Yeah, I get it. They did that last thing where you got 3 stars, and that's how Monet got to the top, okay? And Monet is so talented. Girl, that opera was everything. Everything, okay? But that 3 stars was a little shady, okay? But you didn't win. The one who was supposed to win was Jinkx, and she won.
You know.
Another reason why you should stay sober, okay? I have to mention that. I'm in sobriety almost 8 years. Jinkx almost has 2. And look, you need that. How incredible was she? She was focused. She was laser. Like, she was on it. She had her eyes on that 200 grand, and nobody was going to take it away from her.
Can I just say, just jumping in on her observation, not the show, and you come back in. Can we all accept that I know a little bit about RuPaul's Drag Race?
You know a lot.
I know just a little bit about RuPaul's Drag Race. When I sit next to Faye and talk about RuPaul's Drag Race, I just have to say I'm not worthy. I'm just not worthy. I'm sorry, you were going to say.
Well, I love Jinkx. I wanted her to win. I'm happy that she won, but she did not win that last lip sync. Her swish, swish was flop, flop. Monet was on, just the movements, feeling the
Does
spirit
that
of
matter? I'm curious.
Well, yes, because if you're going to base it on the lip syncs, then even if
Or is it cumulative?
even if I really want her to win, then she should.
Yeah, so
And this
what that
three-star
tells you...
bull crap.
Oh, you didn't like that?
No, I hated that. I mean,
Shea Coulee had one star. All of a sudden,
exactly.
She got stars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're up in that crew. And why does the loser queen get the title instead of the runner-up for the actual contest not getting $50,000?
Do you know why? So you will talk about it.
Well,
it's
I'm
happening
mad about
out
it.
and get mad about it. And every kitchen table dinner party on Saturday night was doing exactly what you just did. I'm so happy, and half of the table's going, God damn it!
I was doing both fists at the same time.
And
double
Genius to World of Wonder.
Oh my God.
Easy.
Everybody's heard this is the
Yes,
top
sir.
viewed
Yeah.
season of
Yes.
all time.
Is it?
Now, how many shows? By the way, this was the 194th season of RuPaul's Drag Race. So over 190, they started in candlelight in George Washington time. You remember? Why are you so bright, Mr. Paul?
The ladder in the background.
So of all of these seasons, 14 seasons, 7 all-star seasons, 21 seasons, and it's won more Emmys than ever,
Yep.
and more people watch than ever. What show can build over 14 years and be, my last show was the greatest show. My last season was the greatest show. RuPaul and World of Wonder has slayed it forever. Arguably, we'll never see anything like LGBT in the LGBT community in broadcast television ever in history again.
Did you enjoy that last season more than all the other seasons?
No question
I
about
did
it.
too.
Yeah.
I
No
did too.
question.
I mean,
It was-
you know,
Yeah.
I did miss a little bit of them not sending anybody home because I'm a catty bitch, right? But I enjoyed the camaraderie. I enjoyed the talent. Those bitches are talented. I mean, there was one better than the other one back to back.
Yeah.
When they had to do the lip sync to the Designing Women script, oh my God, Suzanne Sugarbaker, are you kidding me? Bitch. I was like, oh my God.
Again, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. You know, of all of the great things that I say about this season, because, I mean, come on, I'm saying this. If I'm saying it, it's because, in my opinion, it's true what I'm saying, or I wouldn't say it. Here's the downside to all of my friends that have ever been connected with RuPaul's Drag Race. Here's the downside. You just did season 7 with all season winners. You're not doing that again. That's not coming next time. So if you want to continue this momentum, you've got to continue to reinvent, because if you stay in the same tried and true, we're going to go, except for
bored.
Faye.
Except for me.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.